weekdays. Stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts here, along with meteorologist Ashley Civic. We're talking about the weather because that's what we like to do. And she's back. She was gone for a couple days to a very undisclosed location. We're not going to say, but we're happy to have her back. Yes. Every day I was like, oh, that's right. Ashley's not here.
Yeah.
I know when she's here, even though I don't see her, I know when she's here. And then sometimes in the morning when I wake up, I pop over to see what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's doing traffic. Is she doing weather? Is she doing nothing? Is she just there? But I didn't see you this week. And I was like, oh, that's right. I thought for a second, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
There she is. But here she is now, live in front of your very eyes. She got to sleep in today, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
So tell everybody what time you normally wake up. Normally, not today.
2 a.m.
Oh.
To be in by 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
And today?
I got here around 9.
But what time do you wake up?
I got up at 8.
Good. So you got a good night's sleep in.
And I went to bed at like 9.
Oh wow!
So I
look
slept,
wow. There's something different about you. Yeah, she's on fire, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. I'm happy about that. I'd love to see you get some sleep. And then tomorrow you're with us again during the afternoon. No, you're not. Excuse me. Morning. Sorry. I gotta look at the calendar. And that's what threw me off. Actually, you know what's so weird?
Yeah.
So yesterday, Elise was talking to me, and she said after the show, she goes, "All right, well, have a great weekend. I'll see you next week." And I was like, "Wait a minute, Ashley's not with me tomorrow." Chase is, she was like, no, I have to keep it straight and understand. I know it's not that complicated, but I've got, when I get emails from you and everybody else, I'm like, I do forget. So that's why we have the calendar.
Yes.
And
calendar's our friend.
we have a little rule that it's like, you can come and talk to me about your time off, but make sure I open the calendar while I'm talking to you. And then you follow it up with an email because it's just, it's complicated. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle because we have all these different newscasts. We've got WLBT and Fox 40. And I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me. I'm just saying, work with me and we can make it happen. Hey, Melissa Price, watching from Jackson, Mississippi. By the way, if you're new to our little showgram here in the afternoon or evening, it's non-traditional. We're not doing your grandmother or grandfather's weather forecast on TV. We're here talking about whatever we want, however we want, giving you the weather. And that's just how we do's it. Hey, Cole KJ, good to see you. We are having a great day. She's having a better day than I am because she slept 12 hours. I don't know that. I'm not bragging on that.
I still need more.
I was productive though. I got a haircut today and I've got that going for me.
Okay.
So we've got that going on. And why don't you tell us what's going on with the weather? Because the good news is there's not much going on with the weather.
I was excited waking up this morning because I'm like, it's sunny. It feels like we're finally getting a break from the gloomy conditions, which we for the most part we still are. This is a live look here at First Alert's Doppler radar showing where most of the rain is further off to the north and east. Pretty much going to be the story for today. I can't completely rule out a stray shower or two, but I think it's going to be very unlikely that we see much in terms of rain, but again, can't completely rule it out. If we see anything, I think it's going to be mainly north of I-20. If again, not expecting to see a washout by any means, which is some good news because the Mississippi Mud Monsters game starts later on this evening at 6:30. I think you're going to have pretty nice weather for some baseball tonight. Not only not talking about rain, but also the temperatures are going to be pretty nice as well. So overall, I think it's going to be pretty good for a first game out at a Trustmark Park for this season.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to it, but I'm excited about it.
No, I'm not going either.
I got to work.
I got to go to bed.
Yeah, that's true. Because you're on the morning. That's right.
Yes.
There you go.
But I'll be rooting for them in spirit. against the Florence Y'alls. I just think that's funny.
Yeah. And
But
well, hold on a second. Who are you rooting for in spirit?
the Mud Monsters. I promise it's the Mud Monsters. The only reason I know about that is that water tower.
Okay. All right. We'll let you slide by with that.
Yeah.
So, true story. I used to live about 5 to 10 minutes from the Florence Water Tower.
Mhm.
The reason why they're called the Florence Y'alls, which we learned from Ashley, I believe, last week.
Yeah.
And Ashley grew up across the river.
Mhm.
And so you were what? How many minutes? 20 minutes? You grew up from the Florence? 25?
She technically.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give or take.
You grew up in the northern suburbs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why.
Mhm.
All right. Well, what else we got going on? We got the game tonight.
Yeah. So overall, I would say not expecting much in terms of rain.
Yeah.
Maybe a stray shower later on tonight, but overall, I think it's going to stay relatively dry, even for your Friday morning commute. But
Mhm.
tomorrow afternoon, that's where we start to see more showers and storms popping up, and that's pretty much going to be the case throughout Friday evening, Friday night, and I think we're also going to see showers linger into the early morning hours on Saturday. That's because we've got a low pressure system. That's why it's going to kind of look like the rain is circling around for us. It's going to be lifting further off to the north throughout the day on Saturday. So I would just pretty much have your rain gear with you all day Saturday. And then heading into Sunday, that system's going to try to shift a little further off to the west, and then still going to be dealing with the chance for some showers, unfortunately, on Mother's Day. But I don't think it's going to be a complete washout for all of your Mother's Day plans. So just maybe have a plan B if you're going to plan to be outdoors. But overall, not looking to be too bad Sunday. And then things will really start to improve next week in terms of rain chances. However, our temperatures are going to climb into the middle and upper 80s next week. So definitely looking at some pretty warm conditions compared to what we've been seeing over the past couple of days, minus today. But yeah.
So that's the thing. Big warm up next week. Couple of things. I don't know if you can see it. Do you see it? I'm sunburnt here.
Yeah.
And here and here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. And so it's a bad thing. I'm not happy. I use this as a moment to remind everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one scare already, but it was actually here.
Yeah.
That I got fixed up. But I was out in the sun. When I say I was out in the sun in the evening, I was at the beach, but it was for an evening. I didn't think anything of it until the next morning. I woke up and I felt it immediately. And I know for a fact it's this side, because see how it's here and it's here. There's nothing on the left side of my face.
Yeah.
And it's because the way the beach was aligned, the sun was setting here. So think about it.
Yeah. You don't think about it for sunset
but it doesn't. I screwed up. It's my fault. And I just want to remind everybody, please take it seriously. Apply sunscreen, even if you're not going to be out there very long. You know, we're so far south in the United States, people forget, and the sun is getting at a higher angle now. So we're more susceptible to all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, learning lessons the hard way. That's what I'm really good at. Carol Hatcher. Hi there in Flowood. We got Brenda McLaurin Hayes. She's watching from the big city of McGee, Mississippi. McGee's an awesome little town.
Yeah.
McGee Lines reminds me of a place in Florida that I used to drive through all the time. And, you know, McGee, they got some good restaurants at McGee. I don't know if you were eating at McGee. You're not going to go hungry
I
at
don't
McGee.
think I was there for, it was like a little, not festival, but it was Touch a Truck. They had like a Touch a Truck.
They did it for the Simpson County Emergency Management thing, right? Yeah, I remember you doing that. Yeah. Let me tell you, next time you're there, they got some good Mexican restaurants there. They also have they've got this place that makes your own ranch dressing. We got to be so careful saying the names of places, but there's also a couple spots outside of McGee that are really good too in Mendenhall. Anyway, we got look at that. We got Annie Cheeks Henderson watching all the way from Chicago.
They're excited right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be excited if I was in Chicago.
That's true. It is. It's a big deal for them.
Yeah.
We've got Waterloo, South Carolina, and Sturgis, Mississippi. Fannie Lane, Annie Walk. Let's go up here a little bit. Susan Nowell from Vicksburg. And thanking us, and thank you, Susan, for supporting us. Betty Cole from Goshen Springs. We haven't had someone from Goshen Springs in a while.
Yeah.
The Goshen Springs Pisgah area. Sheila Lloyd watching us from Yazoo. We appreciate you as well, having you with us this afternoon. And so the bottom line, let me sum it up because I'm really good at summing it up.
Okay.
A few showers, maybe today.
Yeah.
More showers tomorrow. More showers.
Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday. What about Sunday? Sunday kind of some showers too. Cooler though. But then next week we get rid of the rain and we trade it for sunny and much warmer weather.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Hey, Michelle Ward from Macomb, Mississippi. All right. That's our story. The good thing is, which we haven't talked about, severe weather. We really don't have any big chances for severe weather over the next 7 days. We're pretty quiet on that. This is more of the shower and thunderstorm activity that we're going to be dealing with. So just keep that in mind when it comes to that. Jan Gibbons Hendon, good to see you this afternoon. And we've got from Mize, and we've got Yvonne Dallas from Jackson. It is Mize has those 2 little hamburger spots. I keep forgetting the name of them. It's a cute little town. Okay. It really is. Just down the street from Taylorsville.
Okay.
So good little area there of southern Smith County. A lot of nice people, and there's some good restaurants. There's good restaurants. Listen, in Mississippi, there's good restaurants. Yeah, you have to. If you don't make a good meal in the state, it's actually criminal. It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah. I think it's restaurant week, isn't it?
I think it is in Jackson. Jackson. Hey, Ida Carledge from Rolling Fork, and then we got Bussy Warrior. So Ashley's got to go get in the Uber. She's got to make it over to Studio 3 in time. And they do charge if they wait more than 5 minutes. So she's got to get in the thing. But you'll see her over on Studio 3. You'll also see her on WLBT News at 4. We'll call her bright-eyed and bushy-tailed because she's wide awake. She'll be nudging me at some point. 4:30, she'll also be on, and then I'm on WLBT News at 5 and 6. And you know what? We're going to come back here again. Hey, Sue Roberts, I love your last name, from Wesson. Then we're going to come back here and do it all over again at 6:30 this evening. Hey, Atoria Wally Finley from Purvis checking in. We appreciate it because we do take attendance. A lot of people don't know that, but we are taking attendance when you show up to the program here. But we'll see you this evening at 6:30 together. Otherwise, again, catch her on Studio 3, WLBT News at 4 and 4:30. I'll be on WLBT News at 5 and 6, and hopefully the weather behaves because it's so pretty outside right now.